每个企业都跟我们的生命一样，我们会在生意上感到绝望、迷失，或者是太多选择。当然，我们会走到成功的道路上。每逢星期一到星期五上午10点和下午3点，我们都会邀请 Singapore Excellent Award 的得主上我们的节目，跟我们分享他们的心路历程，还有他们的成功的道路。这个节目是由 Singapore Enrich Group 荣誉呈现。
你好，我是阿宝，非常感谢你们收看这一期的封面人物。今天来到直播室呢，我是觉得说他们蛮好玩的。好的原因是还没有开始录音之前他就告诉我说，你知道吗？其实我不是什么大企业家，我只是因为我有这个热忱，所以我才到今天还在我的企业里面整整了20年了。今天很开心邀请到就是 Creative Faceworks 的创办人Miss Yvonne 来到节目当中。Hi Yvonne， 你好。
好，你好，谢谢。
Yvonne， 我刚才一直听到你强调说，你知道吗？我不是什么大企业家，我真的是很 passionate in 我的工作。
Yes,
为什么你一直会讲这番话呢
？Okay, you know why? Because it's actually my passion which bring me until today.
20 years of this journey.
20 years. 20 years. So actually, before I come into this trade, I was doing accounting.
Accounting?
Yeah, a senior bookkeeper.
A full-fledged accountant?
Yes, for 8 years.
Wow. Accountants are good with figures. So are you doing in beauty industry?
Okay, you see, because that time, actually my auntie, when I was in primary school, my auntie, she was a makeup artist.
Sure.
And those days people, they have to look at times, like choose time to get married,
Yes.
Choose a very hour.
Auspicious hour. Yes.
So,
until today, we are still doing that.
Yeah, but not as like
20
years ago.
Yes.
So you see, like my auntie, she need companion. She can wake up like as early as 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to start makeup. So she always asks me to accompany her because it's too early. So every time when I see her, that inspired me, So I like to play about colors. So when she's not around, I like to use her cosmetic, her eyeshadow to play about lah. So after that, of course always, like those days, parents, they may think that why you do this kind of job, it's better to pursue your study and get a good job, a stable job, a clean job, whatever lah.
It's always the case.
Yeah, it's always the case. So I went into accounting, and for 8 years, but it's not my cup of coffee lah.
So during these 8 years,
yeah,
how was the 8 years for you? You drag your body to work every day?
Actually, in fact, I drag because you know why? I'm doing the finalizing, and always when it comes to closing, it's very stressful. Even 1 cent also you must dig up.
And the balance sheet always come balanced and close off.
And then those days technology not advanced.
Yeah.
It's only it's a very tedious job
Yes.
So I tell myself, am I going to continue my life like that?
So what was the tipping point that made you decided that hey, it's enough?
Oh, you see, that time I was talking to one of my ex-colleagues, is a guy. So I said, "Ayo, it's really it's like I'm dragging myself to work, and it's not my cup of coffee." So I was thinking, what should I change? What should I
pursue?
do? What should I do? Do something where I got passion.
Sure.
And so happened one of my friends asked me to be a model. Said, "Hey, Yvonne, you borrow your face, cannot?" Because I got exam. So when she did on me, I find very interesting. And so happened during that timing that the teacher there, they are doing the recruitment of students. So I was thinking, why not I give it a try? So I went. Of course, I go after my work lah. I go there for training, and then the teacher, she discovered that I got that passion, so she asked me to join a competition. And those days, the competition is an Italian cover mark competition.
Wow.
Yeah, that time I went to compete with those people who are professional. Whereas for me, I do it as like hobbies, passion.
Freelance. You're an amateur
so,
then.
so I didn't know I able to get in to the finalists out of 100 over contestants.
Wow.
So I was make it to the finalists about 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to perform on stage. And those days, they hold it at Pan Pacific. And Pan Pacific, those days, it's a new hotel,
Okay.
considered 5-star hotel. So I tell myself, wow, I think it's not a joke, no. I better be serious.
That was in the 90s, correct?
Yeah, in the 90s. So I came in first runner-up. And I was surprisingly, my marks was only 1 mark between the winner.
You were first runner-up.
Yeah, so I
So-
was a first runner-up.
Your mark is only 1 mark behind.
Yeah,
the...
different.
Wow.
Yeah. So because of this award, it inspired me that why not I do part-time first.
Okay.
Then I see how it goes, and I was lucky, one of my friend, she gave me a chance. Then I did the makeup for her in the studio.
So you started off with entering a competition and you got
Yes,
into
yeah,
first runner-up.
correct.
And then after that you give yourself, say, why not? I started part-time from
Part-time,
there.
yes.
So how long was this part-time journey?
Okay, you see, so when I was there, those days, when you are a makeup artist, you can either good in one thing, like you do hairstylist means hairstylist, makeup artist means makeup artist,
Yes, correct.
Not like now, you do both things. So when I was there, I did the makeup for her. And during that season, that timing, it was, like wah头.
Yes.
It's so simple, right? The hair like that, it just comb. Then I put the hair piece, like the flower wreath. Then the in charge there thought that, wow, this lady know to do hair, not bad, she can do both things. So after that, she talked to me, would you like to do for us part-time?
Wow.
Then I took up the job. So when I took up the job, I seized the opportunity. So I went to learn hair. I start to go and learn hair.
Sure.
At the same time, I do.
But you were a full-fledged accountant then.
Yes,
so how do you manage to have the time?
evening.
Oh,
Then Saturday,
okay.
Sunday, they gave me the job. Then sometimes so happened the bride fall on a weekday. And during that 1 year and a half, every time when there's any morning assignment, I will carry a big bag to work now. But during that period, I work for a Japanese firm. So the Japanese boss, they don't like people to have second job.
Correct.
So even my colleague also, nobody know why is it every time I carry a big bag now. So when finish job, like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, I start to run already. So nobody know. Then after that, I built my clientele. And so happened my part-time income exceed my full-time income.
My
and that's
goodness.
that's how I came up. And those days, I think it's due to my passion. And this bridal boutique, those days, it's so interesting. They always meet bride where they have a lot of defect on the face, Some even like they have birthmark, like the one side of the face is like, the birthmark is
Yes.
those protruded one.
Out,
And then
some hair,
like
facial hair.
brown, like those bruise kind of color.
Yes, correct.
Then also like some of them like they are one eye big, one eye small, or they have a cleft at the mouth. A lot of defect, and that's where I take the challenge. And every time they know that I can do this kind of job to transform these people become,
Beautiful, yeah.
give them
More
that kind of confidence.
Yes.
And then also they look the best, so beautiful. And that makes the family member very happy. And that's where my business is to, most of the time, to words of mouth. Yeah, and I remember like sometime when the bridal boutique come across this kind of, the customer got defect, like they also give it to some of the makeup artists, but some of them they scared.
Sure.
And they dare not accept.
Because
But
don't
they
think
pass it to me, I grab it, because I tell myself, this is a challenge for me, where, the toughest, you can learn from there.
Sure.
So, this is what I gained, all these years. Like all kinds of feature we have to touch,
So, till today, which is the most challenging bride of
Okay, you see, it's very sad. I come across this bride. When she called other makeup artists, she told me that makeup artists rejected her. Because you know why? When she born with a birthmark.
Okay.
You see it's how sad, you know. The birthmark is like one big patch here, you know,
Sure.
and it's protruding. And it pulled the face, like one side like that.
Lopsided up.
Then, plus on top of that, she got a cleft here.
Okay.
And you see when this side here pull, these eyes become smaller, like covered this way.
Sure.
Then this eyes bigger. And even the eyebrow also lopsided. The face also lopsided.
Oh.
And do you know the husband is so handsome? And the husband love her heart. She got a beautiful heart, you know. So when she come to me, she say, you know, if you think you may don't accept this job, it's fine. Wow. The moment she tell me like that, I know she feel very inferior.
Yeah.
So straight away I told her, not to worry, you know, I will make you look as beautiful as you are, I said not to worry. So I really transform her. And I told her, first of all, you must do a facial. So that when you do a facial, the makeup can set, no?
Correct.
If the makeup cannot set, I cannot cover all these color, you know,
Yes.
the bruise color, you know, bruise and reddish, you know.
Correct.
So after that, we really transformed her, and the family member are very pleased. And it was from there that I think she got a lot of friends come to me, come to us.
Correct.
Oh, that is the most memorable one.
Wow.
I want to actually, I should have keep like the before and after, but
Yes,
I know
yes.
she feel,
Yeah, definitely she feel.
you know, hers is like
Correct.
born to be like that. So
Correct.
I never captured her picture lah, but it's always with me. I remembered her very well.
How long was this incident?
That was like more than 10 years.
Also more than 10 years back.
I think about 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
So being in the industry.
Most memorable lah.
So being in the industry for the last 20 over years, so this is the most memorable case for you.
Yes.
And after this incident, correct, or after this particular case study you have done, actually what does it affect you in terms of your philosophy towards your business or towards your passion or towards your art in terms of makeup for
Okay, you
brides?
see, it doesn't affect me, but I find I create value on this person.
Sure.
On this person. And it's just like nothing now. You see her feature like that, but I can transform her to the fullest.
Do you know that when you mentioned about this story, actually, I tear.
Oh, you teared. Yes.
Yeah, if you want to, you just still.
Yeah, correct. And I think she's the most serious defect lah. But I also have quite a number of customers. Like those days, I do keep like one thick book of those before and after. But that was many years ago. So I think through these 20 years, I think my job is not just a business alone now.
Sure.
But I think I'm happy is that sometimes when there's a words Chinese words happiness is not something just for yourself but I think it's how you make other people happy. I think that's most important.
Can you share
Yeah.
with us this over these 20 years you have met countless of people, you have done countless of
Yeah.
makeups, even
Yes,
for
yes.
facial for them itself.
Correct. Yeah.
I understand that passion keeps you going, but I'm sure that there's one or two factors that
Oh, yes, yes.
motivates you also. What is that?
One or two factors.
Yeah, other than passions that drive you on in this industry to excel and to provide.
Oh
the
yes,
best
you see,
thing.
because you see, like as I say, most important, I think when you serve client, you have to be sincere, sincere, and then do extra miles.
Okay,
You see, once you can make that extra miles, you will gain the clientele.
sure.
Yeah, and a lot of my customers are, before they got married, or during bond student, nowadays bond Sec 4,
Yes,
JC,
correct.
they need makeup. Some of them, they were with us until they got married. After married, they still come back to us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, even the children now, like they already, maybe Sec 4, they need makeup, they still come back. And then the mother also. And some of them, they have been with us for facial until today. So I think it's the kind of relationship that we build with the clientele that we are able to sustain our business until today.
No longer from friends, no longer
Yes,
from clients,
yes,
but now
correct,
into
correct.
friends and even to
Yes.
relative members.
Yes. And also, you see, I also must appreciate my my team artists, and also my my therapy, beauty
Therapies,
therapy.
yes.
They, you see, like they also do a good job,
Correct.
and they all these years they've been with me for many years, and we can work along well. And you see, like sometimes when I have to go outside to teach, like sometimes you have to contribute things that is like non-profit.
Correct.
Non-profit.
Definitely.
I also must appreciate my staff that they can take care of my shop. Then I can do, this kind of like value creating thing. You see, and I always believe, like we don't. After sometimes, like in this journey of business, after sometimes, yes, though money is important, right? Who don't want money?
Sure,
Correct.
definitely.
But of course, we must have something to balance ourselves.
Correct.
Then we are able to continue. So I feel that, sometimes when we are doing well, I think we must not forget people who are less fortunate, people who really need, like our certain helps. Not exactly totally monetary wise,
Sure.
but I think it's like our maybe like our spirit, like to encourage them or whatever. You
Also
see?
not to forget about, actually in another layman term also be corporate social responsibility also.
Yeah, social responsibility. And also you see, like sometimes when you do big job, example like company big job, and we are given a specific time, like about, okay, by 2 hours, or the longest we give you 3 hours. Sometimes we ever handle like 150 people, or 60 people, 50 people, because we do those big corporation.
Yes.
And then you see, like we have to, sometimes they have different item, like out of 150 people, this group of item of people, okay, they're performing, okay, this group, all the different kind of team.
Wow.
So, we have to be like very, it's like my team artists, we have to be very united.
Correct.
And then also, we need the people, like those performers, those participants, to cooperate with us. Because we are given time so short, If let's say, if one or two don't cooperate with us, that's it. We are being hold up, the whole thing is hold up.
I totally understand how you feel
So
about
sometimes
it.
when we have this kind of big job, like I must appreciate my team artists. I always tell them, we have to everybody need to have the same mindset, that
Correct.
deliver to the best, and then within that period of time we must complete it. So every time, like my team artists, we are able to deliver. So I think after the whole thing, I feel happy, that we are able to complete the job and able to make this group of people, they're happy.
Sure.
So I think sometimes it's not so much of like
Profit, P&L.
yes, profit. I think important is we are able to deliver the job, and they're happy. And usually, like after the job, we do have people come back to us.
I think one of the words
Yeah.
to sum up for this thing is satisfaction from your customer.
Yes,
and
satisfaction.
from your clients itself.
Yeah.
Which is also another thing that motivates you to push you on about it also.
Correct. Then sometimes, even though you see, like when we do, during this event, like some of the participants, they want to know us, but they didn't have our contact number. They will go through the in charge. Then when they go through the in charge, some of them they come back to us because they're very satisfied,
Correct.
Then some of them they have to be on stage to receive award, and we make them look stunning.
Wow. So it seems like
So
we
they-
must work with you too.
Yeah, so they come back to us, and they even can bother, to get the address and come to my office to give us a thank you card or give us some appreciation,
Wow, that's
We have
great.
even people like that come to us, So I think that's satisfaction of what you see.
Yes. So Yvonne, see, you've mentioned a great chunk about your passion,
Yeah.
about the customer satisfactions that motivates you and push you on. And we also know that since this time round you've been awarded and been nominated
Yeah.
Singapore Excellence Award, I know that this is not the first award you received.
Yes.
10 years back in 2003 you received the first business award.
Yeah.
And now this is the second one in 10 years later in 2013. How do you feel after a 10 years break of this business award and especially with so much satisfaction from the
Yes.
award?
You see, like when the award come to me, I was very surprised. I tell myself, my business is not like 10 years later you expand so many branches,
Correct. It's
But
not
mine-
scalable.
Yes, mine I did not but then, it came to me, so I asked the in charge. I said, "Why is it you all chose me?" So the award said, "It's not. I'm the one choosing you. Huh? It's the clientele,
Yes.
or it's the people ever done by us."
Correct.
So then I was quite, of course I was happy lah, that 10 years later, that means I'm still performing well.
Yes.
I'm still delivering. My service is still recognized.
Correct. I think this is the most important of being
Yeah.
in business for 10 years, 20 years. I
Correct,
think this is a benchmark for you to follow up and to motivate you and
correct.
push you on.
Correct. And I think also to stay in the market for so long, but
You
I
must
think
stay
we
relevant.
we must always look out like what is the trend in the market and also like to know more what is like needed
Sure.
in the beauty industries.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Yvonne, for coming to our program to share so much with us.
Yes.
Initially, before the start of the camera rolling, you were so worried that, hey,
Yeah.
am I able to talk so much? But do you realize
Yes.
anything?
Yes,
Time
yes.
flies. We come
Time
to the
flies.
end of the interview.
Yes. Thank you
I'm
very much.
very grateful that you share with us your
Yeah.
proud testimonies, your passions, and your
Yes, yes.
case study itself. And
Yeah.
all these, I think that they are great motivating factor, not only just for you, but also for myself and also for our viewers and listeners also.
Yes, and then also I think most important thing that this philosophy carried with me until today. Because you see, I believe everybody has a mentor in life.
Correct.
Yeah. So actually, my mentor is this President Ikeda. He's I'm part of the SOCA members.
Okay.
So I like his teaching. He said in life we have three treasure. The treasure of body. Treasure of body is like your intelligence, your knowledge, your paper qualification. And then the treasure of the storehouse is material money. Big house, money, big car,
Material wealth.
Yeah, and then the treasure of the heart is your heart. Is like how you interact with people, and then like how you build the rapport,
Sure.
and then like how you gain trust from people. I think that's very important. So I think the treasure of the heart is the most important, which I always bear in mind.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you for having this parting statement
yeah.
to share with us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
是的，今天非常感谢以文老节目当中跟我们分享几个观点哦，我就是觉得从他身上呢学到很多东西，尤其是他最后的那3样的东西来讲呢，第一个就是身体的保护哦，在保这身体呢，当然就是我们的智慧啊、头脑，然后第二个呢就是我们的物质上的一些财富，然后第3呢当然是我们心灵财富。当发自内心的话，你的心灵是最漂亮的。刚才他也说了一样东西，我就觉得很感动了。当然是说，不知道你们有没有听到，还是留意到，很多企业家刚开始的时候，可能就说，哦，好，我就出来创业了，不顾所有的一切，就把所有后面的桥给烧掉了，就出来创业。但是对以旺来讲的话，他可能是天生就是一个会计师哈，所以他可能安分守己一点点，他会让他先去考所有的专业文凭，然后慢慢建立他的事业，这种用兼职的方式来创造，然后打造他的事业之后，等到有一天他的就是他的兼职的事业的钱的收入都够他正业的时候呢，他决定放弃他的正业，来全身来投入他的美容行业。所以今天呢才有办法交出这么漂亮的成绩单哦，这也为他感到骄傲。我希望下次看到他的时候可以交出更漂亮的成绩单。你好，我是阿宝，非常感谢你们收看这一期的封面人物，我们下一期再见。